What's up, guys? It's Eric from PaintballMinnesota.com here today, hanging out at Aerosol Paintball, checking out the new PBRack Jetpack 2015 version. It's a pretty sweet pack. We got one from Tommy Tucker directly. Gave us one to kind of do the review on and check it out and kind of show everybody what they're about and some of the changes that they made and how much better the new version is. So without further ado, we'll kind of zoom in on the pack here and show you some. Alright guys, so again, this is the 2015 model PBRack Jetpack. The company's owned by Tommy Tucker of Seattle Uprising. So it's another one of those kind of for the player, by the player type companies. So you know it's a product that's made by somebody that understands the demand of the player that's playing the sport, and some of the higher end gear that they're going to make is obviously going to have a lot of those amenities and niceties built into it because it's the same thing that they would want when they're playing as well. So again, this is the 2015 model, so it's a little bit updated from the previous models. Comes in 3 colors. Comes in Urban, which is this color right here, which is kind of like a multicam base pattern. Slate, which is kind of a gray and a little bit darker pattern, and then Olive, which is obviously like an olive drab green type of color. They are all a standard 4+ design. So this one will hold 9 pods itself, so you can do 4, 1 in between, and then 1 on the outer side of each one. So definitely carry enough paint in here. One nice thing I like about it is this pad that kind of goes over the front, similar to the die pack. It is meant to lay flat as you pull pods out of it, so it gives you a lesser profile as you're playing the game, so you can stay tighter to your bunker and not get pinched out. One nice thing I like about it is that it comes with a really nice, heavily velcroed ID pouch right here. So anything that you keep in here, you know, whether it's your player ID, your wallet, your credit card, whatever it may be, so you're not going to worry about losing it. Those plastic pouches on some of the other packs, I personally never like just because they wear out and rip over time, and then you end up losing your ID, and those are not cheap to replace, as any player knows. It's a standard 4-strap design with really nice, heavy-duty Velcro. It's not easy to take apart, so you know it's going to stay in place. You're not going to worry about wearing out over time. Once you get the straps out of the way, you notice a very thick pillow-type pad. That's not just on your lumbar, it's across your entire back. So you're wearing this pack, it's very comfortable. You almost actually forget that you're wearing a pack. Some of the guys here have been picking it up when I'm not looking and then just putting it on and walking around with it just because it is that comfortable. And then if you look right here, there's some friction pads, so it's not gonna bounce up and down on you when you're running on the field. So it's gonna stay in place. You're not gonna worry about pads hitting you in the back or anything like that, which is nice just because it's your pack. You want it to stay secure. You don't want it bouncing up and down on you. And then if you look right here on this warning label, what that's telling you is that there are magnets in this pack, which we'll get to in a second here. So if you have a pacemaker, definitely don't want to be using this. Probably keep like your credit cards away from this when you're wearing it, just because that can wear out that stripe on your cards, and then you have to get a new one. So getting into the magnetic portion of the pack, we'll zoom in a little bit here so you can see it. The magnets are actually on the straps themselves. There is some Velcro on it, but as you can see, there's the 2 magnets right there. What that does is keeps the pod in place. The Velcro is just there for a little bit of extra added friction. As you can see, it snaps right back. That magnet sucks it right into place. So it's got a good amount of strength to it, but not so much to the point where it's a pain to get it off. Like I said, you've got this pad that kind of lays over everything when you've got the pack fully loaded up with the sleeves in between. So you have the 3 in between the 4 main compartments here, which I actually like that these ones are not rigid like some of the other packs on the market, because again, it allows for that compression, so it lays flat when you're using the pack when you're playing, which again lets you have a tighter profile. The pack itself is pretty universally sized. Definitely fits some of the bigger guys that we have around here, so you're not going to have to worry about like an extender or anything like that. And then another nice thing is if you look on the inside of the main cup, it has the non-slip pads there too, so your pods aren't slipping around inside here. You're going to get that nice clean eject when you go to pull it out. That's pretty much it for these pack guys. They're pretty nice, definitely a nice update to the prior model. I'm personally very excited to use it. I'm looking forward to it. They retail for 85 bucks, so they're a little bit on the higher end of the pack market, but as you can tell, you definitely get a lot more features with it. It's not just your standard Velcro and vinyl type pack like some of the lower end ones. As always, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to hit us up at PaintballMinnesota.com and check us out on Facebook. Thanks for watching.